Napoleon Bonaparte's ascent to military and political prominence began with his remarkable performance during the Italian campaign of 1796 to 1797. This campaign fought against the Austrian Empire and its allies during the French Revolutionary Wars, was Napoleon's first major military engagement as a commander. It established him as one of history's greatest military strategists and set the stage for his future conquests across Europe. This video delves into the strategic, tactical, and historical significance of Napoleon's initial foray into warfare, revealing how his leadership and innovative tactics transformed the Italian theater of war. Background to the Italian campaign. The Italian campaign took place in the context of the French Revolutionary Wars, which were a series of conflicts between the revolutionary French Republic and various European monarchies. By 1796, the French Revolutionary Wars had created a complex and unstable situation in Europe. The French Republic had been fighting against a coalition of European powers, including Austria, Britain, Prussia, and Spain. In Italy, the French faced a formidable adversary in the form of the Austrian army, which was the dominant force in the region. Napoleon Bonaparte, then a relatively unknown 26-year-old general, was appointed to command the French Army of Italy in March 1796. This appointment was partly due to political considerations, as his promotion was influenced by his connections with prominent Jacobins and his recent successes in a less significant campaign in the Siege of Toulon. Despite his youth and relative inexperience, Napoleon was given the challenging task of leading the French forces in Italy, where they faced a well-equipped and experienced Austrian army under the command of Joseph Alvinci. Strategic objectives and initial challenges. Napoleon's primary strategic objective was to force the Austrians out of northern Italy and secure French dominance in the region. The French army of Italy, although numerically superior to the Austrian forces, was poorly equipped and lacked adequate supplies. Napoleon's immediate challenge was to overcome these logistical constraints while simultaneously devising an effective strategy to achieve victory. One of Napoleon's first actions was to undertake a series of rapid maneuvers to concentrate his forces and achieve local superiority. His plan involved using his forces' mobility to outflank and isolate the enemy, a tactic that would become a hallmark of his military strategy. Napoleon's emphasis on speed and surprise allowed him to seize the initiative and catch the Austrians off guard. Key battles and tactical innovations. The Italian campaign was marked by several key battles and engagements, each showcasing Napoleon's tactical brilliance and innovative approach to warfare. Battle of Montenotte, April 12, 1796. The campaign began with a decisive French victory at the Battle of Montenotte. Napoleon's forces, although outnumbered, managed to outmaneuver the Austrian troops and secure a crucial victory. This battle set the tone for the rest of the campaign and demonstrated Napoleon's ability to use rapid movements and surprise to his advantage. Battle of Lodi, May 10, 1796. One of the most famous engagements of the campaign, the Battle of Lodi, was a turning point for Napoleon. The French army, having marched swiftly from Montenotte, engaged the Austrian forces at the bridge over the Adda River. Napoleon's troops conducted a daring assault to capture the bridge, which proved crucial for securing the French position in northern Italy. The victory at Lodi was not only a significant tactical success, but also a morale booster for the French forces. Battle of Arcole, November 15 to 17, 1796. Another major engagement during the campaign was the Battle of Arcole. Napoleon's forces faced a well-defended Austrian position, but he employed a series of bold maneuvers to break through the enemy lines. The battle is notable for Napoleon's personal involvement, as he led his troops in several daring attacks. Despite heavy casualties, the French managed to secure a hard-fought victory, further consolidating their control over northern Italy. Battle of Rivoli, January 14 to 15, 1797. The Battle of Rivoli was the final significant engagement of the campaign. The Austrian forces, under the command of Joseph Alvinci, launched a counteroffensive to regain lost territory. Napoleon's forces, however, held firm and repelled the Austrian attacks. The victory at Rivoli effectively ended the campaign and solidified French control over northern Italy. Strategic impact and outcomes. Napoleon's success in the Italian campaign had a profound impact on the course of the French Revolutionary Wars and his own career. The campaign achieved several key objectives: securing Italian territory, Napoleon's victories allowed the French to secure control over significant parts of northern Italy, including Lombardy, Piedmont, and the Papal States. This not only strengthened France's position in the region, but also deprived Austria of a crucial strategic foothold. Diplomatic success. The Italian campaign significantly enhanced Napoleon's reputation and influence. His military successes earned him widespread acclaim and solidified his position as one of France's most capable military leaders. The campaign also led to the Treaty of Campo Formio, which was signed in October 1797 and ended the war between France and Austria. The treaty resulted in significant territorial concessions for Austria and marked the beginning of Napoleon's rise as a dominant figure in European politics. Military innovations. The campaign showcased several key innovations in military strategy and tactics. Napoleon's use of rapid maneuvers, combined arms operations, and psychological warfare became defining features of his military approach. His emphasis on mobility and flexibility allowed him to outmaneuver and defeat larger enemy forces, setting new standards for modern warfare. Internal French politics. The success of the Italian campaign also had implications for French internal politics. Napoleon's growing popularity and military successes contributed to his increasing influence within the French government. His leadership in Italy paved the way for his eventual rise to power and the establishment of the Consulate and later the Napoleonic Empire. Legacy and historical significance. The Italian campaign of 1796 to 1797 was a defining moment in Napoleon Bonaparte's career and a significant chapter in the history of warfare. The campaign demonstrated his exceptional strategic and tactical abilities and established him as one of the most formidable military leaders of his time. Napoleon's success in Italy not only shaped the course of the French Revolutionary Wars, but also had a lasting impact on European politics and military strategy. The campaign's legacy is evident in several ways. Military doctrine. Napoleon's innovations during the Italian campaign laid the groundwork for modern military doctrine. His emphasis on speed, flexibility, and decisive action became key principles of military strategy and influenced subsequent generations of military leaders. Political impact. The success of the campaign contributed to Napoleon's rise to political power and the eventual establishment of the Napoleonic Empire. His achievements in Italy enhanced his reputation and provided a solid foundation for his future ambitions. Historical memory. The Italian campaign remains a subject of study and admiration for historians, military analysts, and enthusiasts. Napoleon's performance in Italy is often cited as a prime example of military genius and effective leadership. In conclusion, Napoleon Bonaparte's first major military engagement, the Italian campaign of 1796 to 1797, was a decisive and transformative period in his career. His innovative tactics, strategic brilliance, and leadership abilities set him apart as one of history's greatest military commanders. The campaign not only secured French dominance in Italy, but also paved the way for Napoleon's rise to power and the reshaping of European politics. The Italian campaign remains a testament to Napoleon's exceptional talent and a milestone in the evolution of modern warfare.